God dang, what's the we live too? Not doubles like the goddamn like baseball cards.
Doubles like baseball cards, doubles like vinyl sneakers, doubles like sneakers, double like singles, like doubles like everything.
Nigga,
is that the wave?
I had this conversation.
You need doubles. I'm sorry.
Doubles or I have
that came in super hot.
All right.
Wait, so Mimi, break down for the people that's just filing into the room. Again, we just opened up the club. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. 8:35.
Welcome to Club 835. Welcome to Club 835. Please tip your bartenders. It's going to be a live evening as we get to what we usually get to on a weekly basis. What's going on? What's good? What's happening? I see Ken over there. He's out there talking. You know what I'm saying? We got brother Steve over there. You know what I mean? You know, he's out here macking.
Big
Mike.
I mean?
We got Big Mac. You mean Big Mike in our audience. You know what I mean? Hey, Mike, watch yourself because we know what you like to do. You know what I mean? Shout out to Eddie James, man. Shout out to Eddie James. He's around here. You know what I mean? We having a good time tonight. You know what I mean? Welcome to Club 835.
What'd you say, man?
Night?
Jersey. No, Matt.
At least he don't got the belt. At least he don't got the belt.
What belt? What'd you say? You said something about a belt?
You
said something about a belt?
The belt's used to quote the Miz, the belt is used to keep your pants up, right? It's a championship.
You said something about my title? Matth, what happened was, Matth, remember when we were speaking earlier, I had on the yellow haul, right? I it was straight. I was gonna rock that with this. Right, the little splash in the red. Anyway.
The devils.
I popped into the pre-party. Whole squad had jerseys on.
I didn't get the memo.
Me neither. Nigga, you muted. I'm sorry, my Black King, you muted.
I ain't get it either. I'm about to go get a jersey.
Go get a as long as you got a Black Rasslin hat, right?
Are we doing school themes now? Like this month on the Thursday's Jersey Day. Next Thursday will be a different theme. We'll wear
Spirit Week.
Yeah, Spirit Week.
Spirit Month. This bitch got on an AEW hat. He don't even wear.
He's got an AEW hat and a problematic jersey. Now he's what? Are you related to what's his name that can be going out with Seahawk?
Wait, anybody in the if you're in the chat right now, this is what I want you to do. If you're watching this and you're in the chat right now, we gonna have a little fun, all right? Matth gonna put on the jersey as well. If you're in the chat right now,
I'm gonna go put on mine on too.
Go put a jersey on.
Jersey night.
Take a picture. Put it on Twitter. Put it on Instagram. Whatever. Hashtag Jersey Night at Black Rasslin. Let's go. Why not?
You already know what's going on. Is
why not? Peace to Is the Wiz. Is the Wiz is a hard. That's a classic old school nickname. Is the Wiz. Hey, baby, that's Is the Wiz.
Is the Wiz sound like he went to John Jay University.
Shouts out to the damn Ken Lewis. Salute to you. Don't get in trouble.
Yeah, whole time. Nah.
I would say that if you're like Britt Waters and you're catching the podcast whenever you can watch.
That's not what I thought you said you were going to.
No. What I'm saying is, if you're
remember when I said I was Mr. Britt Waters in like my third or fourth appearance?
Yeah, and hey, Britt Waters rocks with you. I mean, she gave you a birthday shout out, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Like Britt Waters said, if you're watching the Black Rasslin Podcast, listening to it, whatever, at work after we go live on Thursday nights, 8:35, youtube.com/Black Rasslin every Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. I don't want you to listen to what we're saying and then like take that to be like, yo, let me go to work, go out and do that shit. Only Jersey night I do is the meat raffle in Woodbridge. Shouts out to the Mighty Vin. Peace to the Mighty Vin.
Listen, I have been.
Hey! That's how he sounded like when he said that. Oh, meat raffle.
Yo, I have consistently for quite some time, been singing the praises of the mighty Vin Rock from the Wrestle Rap Podcast. And I mean, shout out to his co-host for co-signing those today. You know what I mean? It's something you may not see, you know what I mean, coming up soon.
Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. I was gonna say, Vin, was your was your ear? What did they say? Was your ear tickling? Whatever they say.
Your ears burning? Because I don't
your
know.
Ears burning.
Ear tickling sound wild, nigga.
What kind of shit is that?
I hope your ears are the only thing burning, Vin.
I asked the facts. That's why I asked the question. I don't know specifically. I'm just asking questions.
That's quality.
Y'all help me get through long lines at Disney. This nigga flexing. What's Brian H. Waters flexing? He had
Brian H. Waters ain't been home in months.
He had to take some time off after doing everything at WrestleMania. You see that, right? It is funny to hear everybody saying that.
Doing everything at WrestleMania, so yeah.
Black Rasslin was representing. Every time I hear somebody talk about WrestleMania, it's nothing but Black Rasslin.
Hey, did we discuss being you know what I mean, on the Black Power rankings for holding down WrestleMania weekend?
We hadn't.
Yeah. Shout out to Greg.
You mentioned it on Twitter. Just was it today? I had to go listen to the episode. It was dope to hear. Shouts to Greg. Greg knew. Greg saw.
I love you more.
Wait, so that was Dipperstein? That was Dipperstein that rolled up and was Dipperstein said he had an interaction with y'all.
Yes.
He would get the t-shirt tailored.
He had several interactions with us.
Oh, word?
Yes.
The brand is definitely strong.
Nigga, this is where we from. What are you talking about?
It's Jersey night.
Seeing those game.
Down the A's game on. Go down Cam, New York, hand me some bagels. We doing theme nights now, man. We, you know what I mean? We doing theme nights. We're trying to be different now. You know what I mean? I blame Mimi. Mimi said, let's do a theme tonight. We rock.
Nah, facts. That's what it was. It was Mimi fault.
I mean, I still got the merch. I still got, the lock.
Well, that's the thing. Hopefully, you can still incorporate the merch in there somewhere.
I still don't. This nigga popped buttons off.
Whose jersey do y'all have on? Whose jersey do y'all have on?
Big. That's what I need. I need a Cal Ripken.
What's on the back?
On back on this? Nothing. It's just a New Jersey Devil.
Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
What's on the back of yours?
The back of his jersey says overrated.
What's in the back of the Indian jersey?
Oh, nothing.
Hey.
Chief.
No.
Who's in the back of the Giants jersey?
Nothing.
It could be the GOAT.
Gonzalez.
It could be the GOAT.
What?
No, unfortunately, they don't sell Barry Bonds jerseys.
Look at her. She got a hole. This motherfucker got a hole.
Is that a French player?
Yes.
That's me.
That's 50% of the NHL with the French Canadians.
French player.
Oh.
The Devils do have a black player.
We have Raymond Rougeau.
Hey, I don't believe you, Kim Lewis.
I don't know how black his brother was black enough to get racially like some dude was calling him a monkey or something during the game.
Oh, that's normal.
That's no, I guess they acted like it wasn't normal, but I think it was normal.
Yeah, that shit is normal.
I think you wrote that article, didn't you, Cal?
Did I write about? Yeah, I mean, no. I wrote
the collab.
You wrote about the Jersey.
I wrote. All right. What had happened was.
Oh shit.
What had happened was it was maybe the week after Complex Con last year. There was a leak about a leaked image of a New Jersey Devils jersey that just said Jersey on it, and I said I want it. Somehow nobody listened to me, and I think maybe 4 days later it got confirmed to be real, and the whole internet was going crazy because it's a hockey jersey. They didn't understand what Jersey meant. They didn't understand like when you live in Jersey, especially from motherfuckers that's from Jersey,
like you.
Jersey is just, like you understand. You just Jersey, and people understand. So there's people who they want to at the end of the day they still have to drum up some type of what's the word I'm looking for?
Chaos?
No, it's not even chaos. It's just like, branding, they want to have these different situations pop up. So they have Martin Brodeur, a very fake facts. A very he played for the Devils for years. He
probably the greatest goaltender
right
in the NHL. Yeah,
won a number of championships with the team. He was from. He reminded me of I don't know if he played with Jericho's dad, but it's one of those situations where a motherfucker comes from Canada and then they just move to America to play for whatever NHL team, and he just happened to move to Jersey. So they put, after all this time he was playing hockey, they had him as the dude to make these jerseys, and he said, hey, I want to make this jersey representing Jersey. They never did send me a jersey, but I did a whole article about it. If you want to learn about the history, just search up Martin Brodeur, complex.com, khal, something like that. I don't know.
Speaking of uniforms, right? I don't know if y'all can.
What is that?
That would be Kim Kardashian Photoshop.
Hold up.
Is that Kim K? Is that who had the?
I don't know what's going on, but if that's on Booker T.
That's her as Scary Sherry.
No way. How? Sherry never wore this though, did she?
No, she wasn't blessed to have
facts.
That African garb.
Hey, Ron, I did see the screen grab, yo.
Banks' film.
Yo, Banks been in a couple movies.
I saw Banks did a whole episode by himself.
Yeah.
Where was you at, Drip? He was mad at you?
He's at work.
Nah. Yeah.
This shit?
Yo.
Are you serious? Kanye. I saw Booker T talked about that.
Yeah.
Booker he recently gave an interview about where is
niggas a word in the neighborhood that we use from time to time. Y'all don't understand it. You know, and
we coming for you, nigga. I should point out that Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
He said
I had to stop using that word because I didn't want them to use that word around us. So it's a very powerful word. You know what I mean? So I just trying to use it around, because I told him, I said, Hogan, I'm sorry I called you a nigga. He said, I shoot, I didn't know you called me one, but shoot, I'm a good one, ain't I?
He said Hulk Hogan said that Lil Wayne and Birdman called him the N-word. So why was it so bad for him to say it? But also Booker T said the boys in the back had never heard him use that word before. He said
we coming for you, nigga.
They never heard him use that N-word before he said that, nor did they hear him say it afterwards. I don't know.
Live.
He probably definitely heard them say it.
But I heard Hulk Hogan say it about 5 times.
Live.
You don't think he saw? You think Booker T regularly says the N-word?
Yes.
To white people or just to
just in the air.
He's talking to Stevie Ray and Sherry and somebody else hears it.
Yep.
You think he
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Wait, look at Mean Gene. Look at Mean Gene.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Didn't flinch.
He didn't flinch at all. He didn't flinch at all.
But then he's the one who's like, put that cigarette out, damn it! Like,
didn't flinch.
so obviously he didn't have an issue with it. Then he was just like,
He didn't. It didn't register with him. I'm pretty sure.
It did. Stop it.
How many?
Because if you all right, listen, the delivery of
Don't
nigga,
forget,
first of all, to hit nigga there, you had to. Nigga, this is crap.
What is that? What is that?
Crap me. But the delivery of nigga right there, right? is you had to be a nigga to hear that nigga.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
I don't think white folks heard that nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, come over you, nigga.
Not that nigga. Not that level of.
What you think they heard, neighbor?
Neighbor. Neighbor. I mean, neighbor.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, neighbor.
That's the name of the episode.
We coming for you, neighbor. That's funny. That's shouts out to Vin. Shouts out to Rosenberg. A while ago on the Juan Epstein podcast, he spoke about he would do a mix for the radio called the Mickey Ficky mix, where it was like all edited, like, you know, cusses. Like, I don't know people if y'all old enough to know what Do the Right Thing is by Spike Lee. If you ever watched Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee on like the USA Network on a Sunday at like 3, I'm not gonna grab the clip and try and play it here because I don't want to get banned on YouTube. But
batteries.
Go look at Radio Raheem in the market talking about D Mickey Ficky D, like comedy. Because I mean it's about 20 motherfuckers in that whole scene. I'm sorry. You just that one time I cursed was the one time my mom caught me. Antoine, I remember the day that my mom and my aunt caught me and my cousin.
Oh, I got a good cousin story.
Tell it. What happened?
So, I don't know if I had fell down and hurt my knee or bust my lip or what, but I had hurt myself somehow that required ice. So now my dad drove like a very old car called the Feather Duster. It was a baby blue Duster.
Okay.
Bench seats, front and back.
Gotcha.
So mom's is driving dad's car, right? So we coming up and we going to 1854, which is at the top of a hill. So we're driving up the hill. And I know in my mind, I don't know what. So my cussing as a kid, like my cussing mind went on when I went outside. You know what I mean? As soon as I went to my grandmother's house, it goes off.
Why your grandmother?
That's where we were.
They just went to grandma's house.
Yeah, that's
mind you. Mimi, I don't know how you grew up. Me and my mom lived somewhere then. We moved into grandma's house, and I lived in grandma's house until I moved out.
We did that before too.
You just be at grandma's house.
Right.
But this was before we went and lived with my other grandmother. This is my father's mother house we went to. This is me and cuz grandma. So going up and out front of that house is usually where cussing mode goes on. So in my mind, I'm like, say stuff. Say stuff.
Say stuff is funny.
I'm going to the court and it's a nigga on his little huffy. And in my mind, I want to be funny and say, man, get that stuff out the road.
Oh, no.
You ever see A Christmas Story?
Yeah.
Get that shit out of the road. By this time, the ice, my injury from earlier had healed, and it was just a wet washcloth, to which my mother used as a pair of nunchucks and smacked me across the face.
No, damn.
And is that why you don't cuss anymore?
No. I cuss much better and much longer than that.
Nunchucks? That's crazy.
Yo, son, when I tell you she was goddamn pootie tang with the belt with the washcloth. And I'll never forget because my sister's godmother was in the car with us, and she chuckled.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah,
That would be me. I'm that asshole. Violence.
You're sitting on that stoop.
mm-hmm.
I was.
Like
No,
this.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Feather Dusting the Mukbanging is an amazing name of the episode, Ben.
It is.
You may have won the night very early.
Feather dusting and mukbanging. I got reminded of an old post where I talked about having the boombox on the porch and like the 7 tapes that I had, and one of the tapes was whatever volume of WWF wrestling themes, the one that had the Jake the Snake theme on it. So maybe that's what made me crazy is Jake growing up watching Jake the Snake Roberts on WWF television every Saturday. That nigga took a snake. He took a snake and said, "Here, go get the Macho Man." And then the Macho Man just got. I remember what because they didn't edit it. I remember watching it unedited on TV.
Mm-hmm. You remember when they edited
the blood and shit.
Remember when they edited Earthquake jumping on the Jake the Snake's snake on Damien?
He flattened that motherfucker. That's a damn shame. That's a goddamn shame.
This is gross.
This pro wrestling shit is crazy, Mom. Look at this. Look at this, Mom.
I bet not go in there. I bet not go in there. Tell my mom I'm watching that crazy stuff. Cut it off. Cut it off right now.
Look at this stuff, Mom. Look at this. He stepped on the snake. Look at the snake.
I know that nigga ain't got no snake.
Cut
that off right now.
You muted, my brother.
I said, what's that, a Heineken?
Of course.
Zell, did you hear me? Peace, God.
Peace to the
Was I
God.
always muted?
Yep.
I mean, you were just muted.
Yep.
Was I muted when I told him peace, God?
Probably.
Yeah.
I just heard you say it.
Zell, peace, God.
Nigga drinking
That's
all
it.
the water.
Yeah,
I didn't actually.
Damn,
I didn't know what the day was and shit. It's the 14th.
Matth, can we have a conversation about what we were talking about earlier offline?
What's up? I don't eat nachos, nigga. Shut up.
Well, all right. It has to do with what you're eating. Can we have that conversation on air?
Yeah.
All right, because for 5 years of the Black Rasslin Podcast,
Knowledge and freedom.
I've only known, mind you, I'm gonna keep it a buck. My relationship with Matth, because me and Fam had spoken before we started the podcast. Me and Fam were already cool. My relationship with Matth really grew over the last 5 years with the podcast, and the whole time I've known Matth, I know when he goes to McDonald's, he gets a bun and a slice of cheese, and then he goes to the thing and pays it, and then they put that shit in. They put whatever you call that in a bag and hand it to him, and he eats it. I've never known Matth to eat no type of beef or chicken, hamburger, none of that stuff.
Nah,
Wait a minute.
What happened?
You go to McDonald's and you ask for a bun and cheese.
I go to McDonald's. I ask for a ham. Let me get a cheeseburger.
No
burger.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
How do they look at you? How do they look at you?
They say no meat, no burger, nigga. No burger. Give me anything but the burger.
This.
Give me your.
I'm sorry.
Give me a mixed bun. Give me a mixed bun with cheese.
Say, can I order the McCarbs, please? Hold the protein.
Hold the protein.
I get 3 of them.
Can I get the anti-actin diet, please?
I get
They don't
3
just go
of
to the
them.
loaf of
That's
bread,
it.
nigga.
Give me 3 of them. Put lettuce on it.
It was like, but look, this is what you do: put the burger on it, but then take it off. So
I was about to say he doesn't even want
Let me get the
that.
essence of burger.
Wouldn't that be the thing? Like,
put the burger on it and take it off.
Have burger residue, basically. Like,
you know, about 5 seconds and just take that motherfucker off.
Acting like he looks like I can still taste it. Like, oh my god,
disgusting, dog.
But wait, Matt. So
it almost tastes like it got a burger on it.
So from the one thing that I'm upset that I missed about most in Dallas was Fam's chicken.
Fam's chicken.
So let me ask a question.
I'm still mad about that.
Math. Your cousin's chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Where did it stand? That's a grandma chicken.
what about the chicken?
I haven't had my grandmother's chicken in 15 years.
Right, of course, because you've been eating fucking cheese sandwiches at Cheeseburger No Burger at McDonald's.
Facts. So
The beef. Yeah, that's
let
funny.
me preface this by saying, I'm gonna preface this by saying,
Yeah, you're right.
my birthday is coming up. My birthday is coming up next week.
Facts.
Right?
Facts. Every Thursday, Black Rasslin Podcast, youtube.com/Black Rasslin, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There. Bam.
Facts.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
My birthday's coming up next week. And it's, you know what I mean? You hit certain birthdays, and I'm like, after this birthday, it's really no going back to eating bullshit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because after a certain point in time, you can't put that shit in your body no more.
Nope.
Shit, I got to start doing that, huh?
So I
If
told
you can see
myself,
this feast prepared in front of me right now.
I'm mad at you. I'm mad. I'm so upset with you with that damn chicken.
Yo, that chicken, it wouldn't have been right. It wouldn't have been right reheated. It wouldn't have been
right reheated. So
look at that right.
Oh my, is that some shrimps up on there?
There's shrimp,
I told
crab meat,
man, what the
salad.
fuck is that?
There's shrimp and
got a
crab
whole
meat on there.
platter.
I've been wanting some
This
crab.
nigga he got the peacock poo-poo platter.
Ew.
Nah,
This Timbuk, man.
Platter.
This Timbuktu right here, champ.
It's from the peacock. Down at ULA.
That's gross.
That's good.
gross.
That's good.
Yeah.
Shout out to niggas that get that reference.
That's gross.
So
That's gross.
I said, yo,
That's funny.
I can't put this shit in my body. So I said, I haven't been eating this for so long.
Hearts, that's the hat's business.
Even
I'm
ain't
going
fine.
to
Don't talk about the chicken.
I'm going to
To the topic.
I'm gonna eat whatever. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we went down there. I had some of Cuz chicken. I had a lot of Cuz chicken actually.
Mm.
I didn't get sick.
Did you?
That's the funny thing.
Did you?
Keep it going.
Don't forget, we had Norma's for 2 days. Then we had Brick and Bone, right?
I
Then we
ate
had-
regular at normal.
Smokehouse place.
The smokehouse place was
I
jamming.
didn't eat that.
Oh my God.
All chicken?
I
That
didn't
was
eat that.
beef. They
Oh.
didn't have it.
I actually had lamb.
Nigga
Lamb?
slaughtered a whole cow for him.
Word?
Not you.
Word?
Not you. You would say
Say, hey, nigga, get over here.
like, yo, you can still. It was still chewing the fucking feed.
Sitting there, cutting the pro on the mic. 5 times 5.
It's okay, Steven. It's okay.
It's a whole
Sorry.
cow over there.
This is an old cow right there. Whole red cow right
Jersey.
on the floor. Jerk. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop doing that. I hope my mom never watches this episode of the podcast. Jesus
You
Christ.
niggas is wildin'.
Jesus Christ. We mukbanging in the.
Listen, you understand the amount of work I'm about to put in right here.
Jesus Christ. Before we get into the show, Fam had mentioned something.
Look. Motherfucking Steve had a bag of brisket, nigga. That's how
Yo.
crazy it was. And white bread.
Good. Mm.
Yeah. Yo, it was like the magic. It was like the magic bag of brisket. Yo, it was like niggas would come over and they just keep pulling.
They like niggas would shake up the bag of brisket. Yeah. You
I
know
think
what I
you
mean?
know what it is. I think they knew that place knew the perfect part of the meat to cut.
Get her out of here.
Get
her out of here.
She's wilding.
I don't like it.
She was in the zone for a second.
I'm out of here.
That joint was juicy.
I don't like it. This
that
is not
joint
more with me.
Voice.
This is not more.
That joint, you put it
moist meat.
Nobody want no drama.
Oh, Dallas had some good food. Their tacos was good.
They did.
Yeah, Fam's chicken, that was delicious.
Damn.
Yo, it was they just had a cup of corn.
What?
I didn't like that one. I didn't like that.
Neither did I.
What you mean a cup of corn? It was just they say here.
Yeah, they make their corn weird.
It's supposed to be that street corn, right?
No, that street corn is better than that.
Nah, that shit was from the county.
Hey, yo. That was dirt road corn.
Y'all had that street corn? Shh, that shit's amazing.
That shit wasn't street.
The newest thing in the street, baby.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like
from
you
the
say
county.
street corn. Like,
Yo, shout out to pre-algebra asking me what a vasectomy was.
How?
Nigga,
Nah, more importantly.
Why? Most importantly, why?
Nah, more importantly, shout out to pre-algebra for giving niggas buckets this week.
Facts. Facts. Young Prodigy.
he did the mellow,
He about to be algebra soon.
He's out of here.
He about to be about to be gone. It's about to just be algebra.
Is that all he plays is basketball?
He plays,
That nigga,
he plays
no.
baseball.
Me. Like I said earlier, not the 360 degree but my relationship with Matth has grown over the last 5 years while we've been doing this podcast. So offline, we'll be having conversations between us, just about whatever. It could be wrestling, it could be whatever. It be times where you be watching people in their house and children be doing whole cartwheels down the steps in the background. Pre-algebra does a little bit of everything.
Oh wow, that sounds like Justin.
He do the taekwondo. He Kobe Bryant. He doing everything. He probably breaking something. He eating somebody's food. He probably eating somebody's food right now.
I don't trust him. And he got a list.
Renaissance man.
I don't trust that man.
Yeah.
Nope.
He said no.
Nope. Not at all.
He a whole.
Yeah, you cheering for Cody Rhodes.
I'm like, hey, stop it.
Wait, he's a Jedi?
That too.
He's a whole Jedi.
That's what he would say. Remember, he's like, so he's asking me what this means and starts, and I'm like, yeah, that means that. And Matt's like, I don't fucking know this shit strip. Like,
what's Samuel L. Jackson's name on
Mace Windu?
Yeah, Mace Windu, most
like,
powerful.
hey, Mace Windu got a commercial. I'm like,
who? Him and Mars Blackman.
Like Mace Windu. I said Samuel.
Mace Windu. Mace Windu had the purple. He had the purple.
Right.
He said
Pre-algebra.
What if he said Nick Fury? Would you know Nick Fury?
Put Vinny's comment online. Put Vinny's comment. Moist meat melting off the bone.
What?
You missed that. That was about 5 minutes ago.
Put it up again.
Don't put that one.
Don't put that again.
Don't.
Nah, I'm not ready. I gotta look at the card again.
Kings versus Queens.
Because I'm still stuck on surfing Cortez not battling, but now surfing Goods battling. That's a whole nother thing.
Hey man, I'll say it preemptively. Free surf.
I don't know what's going on.
Me neither.
I saw something trending, but I don't know. I really don't know what's going on.
Hey, nigga, Jersey.
Facts, yeah, no, that's Jersey for real. I saw Pusha T trending. I don't know what's going on. Did someone want to break down Drip?
Ah, shit.
Drip.
Yeah, Mimi gotta go.
Can you white noise this Pusha T situation?
Apparently, I just found out about it because Matth had said it in the glide. But so Drake has a verse on a Jack Harlow song somewhere like, oh, great. So
Jack
Harlow.
Exactly.
Who?
You know Jack Harlow got a new song with Drake.
Actually, wait. Hold up.
I didn't think he was calling his people. I thought he was Reacting to the song.
Yeah. Nice.
Wait. I don't. No disrespect to Jack Harlow. Shouts out to Shouts out to New Balance. New Balance. If you want to give me
Here we go.
some New Balance 550s, 11 and a half, 12. You know what I'm saying? I see the conversation among us. 550s, Joe Fresh Goods. They dropping tomorrow. Is $150. If someone wants to hook me up with some of those, let me know.
Get him out of here.
Showing us his meat it's not wrong.
Black Irish, get torn out of here. Jersey is acting the fuck up. Get
Your man's the homie fam. Can we what?
I need to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
Because for the life of me, I cannot understand it. I couldn't understand it with David Justice. I couldn't understand it. Well, David Justice, there was a situation with him.
David
Understand it. I could not understand it.
Player, right?
Not only some of them gonna know this shit.
With ASAP Rocky.
Well, all right. I'm sorry. Rewind because niggas was talking. One more time, Mimi.
So the rumor is that ASAP Rocky cheated
on Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's the rumor.
This is the rumor.
Dave Justice, we understand Dave Justice.
We understand Dave Justice.
We understand Dave.
I could not understand Eric Bonet. That's who I wanted to say. Eric Bonet.
Well, Eric Bonet, he didn't wear no shoes, so you couldn't tell nothing he was doing.
Nah, them niggas crazy, yo. That's Eric Bonet remind me of Banks.
Isn't the way y'all done?
He remind me of Banks, yo.
Walk
everywhere.
So you're saying he reminds you of the Keith Stanfield?
Help me understand. Help me understand.
You remind me of Banks.
Help me understand from the male perspective. Why?
Maybe he don't like the baby belly.
It might be it might be it's a thing. I got you, Banks. It's a thing of men are taught that is strength in numbers.
What numbers? What numbers is you talking about?
Bodies. I'm sorry.
Caveat to that. I told y'all I went to Mississippi with my son to do a college visit. I left him there to stay with his friends. I picked him up and I said, "Did you have fun?" Yes. I said, "Did you meet anybody?" Meaning football players, because he said he was in the gym a couple times. He FaceTimed me into the gym. So I said,
he had a background. He just switched that shit out.
Right? So meeting football players. This boy tells me, yeah, I met like a couple of people, but what did he say? Something was low. His numbers was low. I said, wait a minute.
His numbers were low?
I said, I'm sorry. What are you talking about? He said, I didn't do anything. I didn't even kiss anybody, but I didn't bag anybody like I should have. I only bagged like 3 girls.
Wait.
Bag means get the number.
Bag means get the number. Bag means get the Snapchat. It means get the Snapchat.
Even so, this mother who's sending his son to the deep south, I said,
well,
I said, wait a minute.
Wait.
He said he only did his 3. He only did 3 and his numbers was low. I was like,
his
3
numbers
is low. I said 3 is low.
How many days was he gone?
5 days.
Yeah, his numbers are a little low.
Wait.
He's all right. That's not, he wasn't wilding.
Wait, the environment.
But why? Like, help me understand this. Help me understand this whole.
Mimi. It's. Have you ever watched Jersey Shore?
Oh my God, yes.
No, what I'm saying, it's a numbers game. The situation is, no pun intended, but what you do is you go into the club. I'm not speaking from personal experience. I'm just speaking from what the game is. You go into the club and there's some cats that they just shoot shots. They take the the hope is that if you shoot enough shots, you'll get enough people responding, and at some point when it's time to convert that into
bags.
Are you familiar with the term volume shooter?
Once you're supposed to convert that into, you know, a bag situation, you have a higher chance because there's more of a there's a bigger field for you to choose from.
Yeah,
I'm not ready.
Me. I hate to break it to you. I don't want to be that guy, but you're here now. You're here now.
I don't want to be here.
Niggas have taught other niggas.
It's a piece of Shelly Belly. You already know what time it is.
Pardon me. Men have taught other men that it is strength in numbers.
Facts.
Even
That's
when you
just
got
something-
a baddie like Rihanna.
But that's what I'm saying. ASAP Rocky has
3 girls in 5 days is cool.
ASAP Rocky.
That's
Protect
Cindy.
me.
That's Cindy.
That's funny.
ASAP Rocky is still a young man.
Okay.
Huh?
Like at a certain point in time,
Listen.
that leaves you.
Also, you talking about a guy who he's been
He's 33.
very
He's 33.
famous.
That's a young man.
He's
He's been
young.
very famous for
What?
a very long time at this point.
At
He
least
is
10
used
years.
to having the exact flavor of ice cream he's wanted every single time,
Right.
even if it's Rihanna. If Rihanna is your flavor of ice cream, and pregnant Rihanna isn't your flavor of ice cream with a
Which is
man who is
weird.
used to
I mean, hey,
having
so
whatever ice cream he wants, he's gonna try some other ice cream.
But the thing, it may not even be a situation where pregnant Rihanna isn't the flavor of ice cream he
I
wants.
like Ferg.
That nigga just want ice cream.
At some point, that was the flavor he wanted because he stayed around long enough to put her on the cover of Vogue with a whole baby.
That's what she was saying with David Justice, Shelly Belly.
Yeah.
If Halle Berry can get cheated on, anybody can get cheated on. I mean,
and see,
fact.
Matt,
Right, Shelly. Right,
well, Matt
Shelly.
just left, but like what we were talking about earlier because of the Homecoming doc that Beyonce had, and I had mentioned like the one thing that stuck in my mind was
Get him out of here.
Jay-Z and her interacting. Like Beyonce puts on an outfit that she had worn prior to her giving birth and then getting back in shape, and she tries it back on and it still fits, and she's like, it still fits, and she FaceTimes Jay-Z, and Jay-Z's like, ah, cool. And then that's like what's
Big Mike.
But
Barbados.
there's no. What I was trying to say to you is, there was no right answer.
there
Right.
was. You look
No,
incredible.
exactly.
Wow, amazing. Coming from the guy that cheated on Beyonce. Like you have to. You can't
of
do
all,
like, hey.
Bless your heart, Drip. It's a lot of shit we got to teach you.
Again, I am the sensitive. What am I supposed to say? Again, if I am in love
Oh,
with this
that's
one,
right.
who, again, is the
No,
queen
no,
bee,
no,
am I not
no.
going to be like,
You can be
damn, bro,
sensitive.
yeah.
That
You
is
can
the
be
sensitive lover boy, though.
Yeah.
You can be sensitive.
Mhm.
You can love. You could love whoever you want. But it's certain things that you don't know yet. You know what I mean?
That's
Mhm.
facts.
You sit back. We're gonna teach you.
We got you.
Right now.
What's up, Eve? Where my hoodie at?
See
nigga?
this is very in line with what I said. He likes whatever flavor of ice cream he likes.
There
I
you
thought
go.
he liked Tyler the Creator's ice cream once or not.
What?
That's gross. Is that chocolate?
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
What? No, I
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
I don't think I'm anywhere near ready for this show. But at that point,
Yeah.
At that point, that 44 minutes in, that was it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Did you hear what was just said? Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never mind. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Clearly,
Me over there.
Clearly, God is still working on us.
Jersey night.
Jersey. As always, it's your boy Khal. Your current reigning, defending, 3-time Black Rasslin Podcast Predictions Champion. Don't get mad at me. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Get one. If you want somebody else to hold this title, tell them to get the title. Tell them to be better than me. It was 2 nights. You had 2 nights to take this title from me. It's not my fault. He won the coin flip twice. It's not my fault. Is it going to be good? I don't think it's going to be good. We'll see what happens. As you can see, the squad is on the line. Mukbangin. Please say what's good to the people, y'all.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's Mimi. What's good?
That ain't even your intro.
Clearly, Mimi is still working on her intro.
Yeah, that ain't even the intro.
What's good? Hey, what's good? What's good? My Mimi, y'all. It's Mimi, y'all.
It's very like Brooklyn Bronx-esque adjacent.
Mimi, y'all.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's good, my nigga? You know what I mean?
What's good? What's good? You ain't got a black puffer jacket.
Uh-oh. I'm waiting for
my Navy.
I'm waiting for it to say SMD.
Like she was almost going to sound like AOD. Love it.
Ayo, love her.
Ayo,
love her. You love her.
You have to look at the world. Very different.
AOD lover.
All right.
Hey, man. IlFam79 on your social media choice. AKA the Senior Love Daddy of WFAM, where we're family. Always matters.
I like that.
I thought you was going to say Famalicious.
I love it.
We're no.
You not Famalicious?
No.
Malicious.
At all.
That's crazy.
Khal!
What's poppin'? Stop screaming at me.
Most unrecognized sharks till they swim and see the fins. Khal!
That's all facts. I hear you, brother.
Khal, I guess it's niggas that got and niggas that don't. And I don't mean cash. I'm speaking on aura, that means swag. When you could walk in the room, make everything sad. When you cool and niggas seem mad. I mean, dag, I be switching up coops like you ain't new Math at Math Damon.
You're right about that, my brother.
Whew. Damon.
This nigga hot.
The jersey threw me off.
He got too much going on over there. Pay the 1, pay the 10. Trust me, there's some stuff going
on.
Trust me. Ken What's
Lewis.
up, Drip?
I love you, Ken Lewis. Pure was good.
What's up, Drip?
Davis, aka Drip. The J White Boy of BRP, the future predictions champion, and pay the 1, BRP Patreon.
Pay the 1.
Shout out to the droplets.
I didn't get to mention it during our conversation about A$AP Rocky, but I saw the name of the woman they're saying that he was cheating on Rihanna with, and her.
Did she got money? Does she have money?
She was good.
She is I don't know what she is. Does she have money? She has 1.1 million. Her latest, her most recent photo on Instagram is Rihanna with the belly from a day ago.
No. The chick that cheated.
No. Does she have money? I don't know. We gonna pull her photo up. One sec.
Was she white out? What's wrong with that, Eve?
I don't know.
Nobody, but you know.
I'm prefacing this by saying I don't know what her race is. This is Amina Muadi. I don't know what she is.
The problem is
she's not white.
The problem is
Muadi is
have you
white.
ever y'all listen to Kanye West?
Yep.
Before? Did you listen to Kanye ever?
Yeah.
Drip,
It's 1,000 yous. It's only one of me.
Mm-hmm.
Drip loves Kanye West.
That is literally
I'm
1,000.
caught up in the moment, like
Whoa.
Nah, I don't need the rest of it. What I'm saying is 1,000. It's 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
That's her. She looked low key like a young shot at, like a very young shot at.
Nah, she ain't got the shit like the aura. She don't got no aura around her.
She got no aura around her. Nah, she's regular.
Like Sade.
Regular.
Not gonna let you niggas lie. I'm not gonna let you niggas lie at all. That is false.
About what?
What's false?
She's not regular. They're like a video that looked like the joint niggas is this is the flavor face of the month that they
That's
have built.
regular, cuz.
Yes, if you are not surpassing Rihanna, you are
There's
regular.
nothing.
No.
Y'all not.
No.
No.
Hold on, cuz. What I'm saying is, you specifically said this is the flavor. This is what like video, whatever. There is millions of women that look like this that have made themselves look like this.
Yeah, the racially ambiguous joints.
Right.
She sing like in a whispering style. Yes.
She sing like what?
See?
She sing like what? What'd you say?
She sings in a whispering style. And then Cuz said
it's a bunch of Janae Aicos.
Exactly.
Chris Brown,
same thing at the same time.
You're missing what I'm saying, Chris Brown.
We're
talking about on a scene where ASAP Rocky is.
Eve probably encounters women like that on the regular.
Eve.
That's Tuesday. That's
and
Tuesday.
Then you have Rihanna.
And I'm not saying she's not. I'm not saying she's not fine. I didn't say that
right,
at all.
Izzy.
But I mean, we're also in a situation where if you're in a situation where you already got a Rihanna, I don't think ASAP Rocky at that point you don't care.
I don't trust no.
Whatever.
I'm saying there's some people who you get if that's your goal. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's not even
got
worth
a shot.
It.
That's all I'm hearing. I still got a shot.
A shot at who?
ASAP Rocky.
Rihanna. He probably would. He'd see me and be like, "Wait a minute," and I turn around and he'd be like, "Oh,
I mean,
a shot."
Look at Khal. Look at you.
A shot at who? Get the fuck out of it. Come on, bro.
ASAP Rocky. He's seen them cheeks. He's seen Drip tooting it up.
So chat one in the chat if you watch Young Rock. Do y'all watch Young Rock?
Nigga, I don't even
You
know
don't have TV.
Young Rock come on. I don't even know what Young Rock
Matt said, what is television? That's what he said.
Delicious crab is crazy.
Hold up, Antoine. So who in the chat saw young Roman Reigns? Who was somebody watching it on TV? Trip, why you mad?
Drip always mad, bro.
Trip, why you mad? You know what's fun?
I can't believe you watch Rockaganda. And
I did not watch
Rockaganda. Drip. We not gonna do this.
I knew Andre the Giant. You know who that is? That's Roman Reigns. He just happened to be here. Blah blah. Yeah. Okay. Mr.
Drip,
$7.
Oh
Drip, do you watch Winning Time?
Of course.
Do you like it?
But I like it because I know none of this happened.
So,
what do you mean?
This is shit I don't understand about. This is what I don't understand.
They're breaking the fourth wall again. All this. That's why I enjoy Winning Time because.
But it's not real.
It's so ridiculous. It's enjoyable.
How do you know it's ridiculous and it's not real? How do you know? You think that they would have this? There's a podcast that comes off after that Winning Time.
An HBO sponsored podcast. Of course, they're going to fall in line with whatever they say.
But wait, so why is the one show so ridiculous that it's funny, but the other one isn't so ridiculous that it's funny?
Tell the truth about the Showtime Lakers. The other show is one man's ego continuing to, manifest itself.
Drip.
Bro,
Drip.
Twitter, over Instagram. Okay,
bro.
Well, no. What's he say in the Roman Reigns scene? That's
acknowledge
he said that's a match big enough for WrestleMania.
It's a match big enough for WrestleMania.
So when everyone's like, oh, you know, The Rock's going to show up at WrestleMania, Dallas Sunday after Roman Reigns holds up them 2 belts, where was he? Where are you at?
Didn't this air just this week?
Wasn't there. No, I'm saying. But no, everyone thought it was going to happen. Like, he's going to show up Sunday.
No.
He wasn't there.
People booking
No. He was going to show up Monday, do the year bill like he did with John Cena. He wasn't there.
Who told you this?
Where was he at Survivor Series when they were having Red Notice, the sponsor of Survivor Series? He wasn't there. This man don't care.
No,
he doesn't care.
Just like I'm not going to give.
You have worked yourself up.
I'm not going to give people credit online working themselves into a shoot who thought that Cody was going to show up every week on Raw. There's no way I'm going to let you say The Rock was supposed to be at Mania or anything like that. No. I don't know what that man's. He was in Hawaii, wasn't he?
Right.
He was working.
Oh my God. You know how many people were like, oh my God, I saw The Rock. The Rock is supposed to be here. His mom is here. So I completely saw him on Instagram doing a Hawaiian dance 2 days ago. That man is not with his family. That man ain't hopping on no plane to come to
Roman Reigns, his family.
What'd you say?
Drip.
Yeah, it's not like that's his direct nephew or son or something like.
Drip. I'm gonna hit you to pause.
I'm amazed at this because this surprised me.
Yes.
Not even today because it's been surprising me off of shit
as of late
you've been saying. Like the level of it's like a level of hate that you have for the
Let me get onto the YouTube real quick. Thank you very much for the fam. We don't need that. We don't need that nonsense in here at all.
Because you brought them with you. You came back and they came with you.
That's funny. What the?
Yeah, where did this hatred come from, Drip?
Yeah,
the John Cena thing.
The internet.
Because I don't.
Well, no, this is Patreon content. They gotta pay to hear this. No,
we talking about right now. What happened?
Why you got on Patreon?
I make people pay me for my time now.
Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. But I mean, we should talk about it.
Wait, what did you guys do to him in Dallas? What did you guys do to him in Dallas? Everything has changed about him ever since.
This drip is funny.
A nigga went up them stairs.
He said,
"I gotta get that money back." So
nobody talked to me directly. That's what you ever seen that TikTok voice with from American Gangsta with what you call it? You haven't seen that? Ain't nobody talk to me directly. You talk to me something like too big time.
Hold on. Oh, you have Banks agreeing. I know it's bullshit now.
I'm confused. That's what I'm saying. I'm confused.
You and Banks on this train.
Enemies, yes.
Podcast talking it up.
It is Jersey Day. For no reason whatsoever.
Where did this come from?
What, his hatred?
Yeah, this shit is weird.
Over the last couple of months, Drip has become an AEW watcher. I'm not saying fan.
Even that. Oh my!
I'm not saying fan, but
now he's a fan.
Go back through the pod over the last 2 months. Once NXT kind of shifted, and
trying to say that was the.
I'm saying that was definitely a moment where Drip went from being so pro NXT, so pro this to I'm watching Adam Cole baby bullshit on
AEW.
Don't
you call that bullshit, Khal? No.
Spicy.
Adam Cole baby bullshit. That's what he was watching on AEW.
It's weird. This is weird.
I don't know what y'all did to him. He came from Dallas a different person. This ain't the Drip I know.
No, people know this is. I don't like Dwayne Johnson. The Rock is someone else.
But you like John Cena.
Yeah,
it's just like.
What do you mean? They're two. John Cena's John Cena. There's Dwayne Johnson and there's The Rock.
Huh?
Dwayne Dwayne Johnson wants
So you're trying to say that The Rock is always on?
No, Dwayne Johnson is always on. The Rock always shows up.
And who is Dwayne Johnson? And who is Dwayne Johnson?
The guy who will be president in a few years, or at least that's what he wants us to think.
It's going to happen.
This nigga is losing it.
The Rock is the guy that shows up on WWE TV. That's why he's not there.
This is damn racist. Funny. That's funny. No, because Drip was on. All right, this is the thing about Drip, right?
Shocked.
Drip will be offline praising Almost, right? But then so mad at this.
You know what? I was mad. I was mad with him.
Yo, niggas,
that's
why?
Two different things.
Not
That's
at
two
that
different
level
things.
that he was mad. I was just kind of like, but why Joe? But that's just me because I'm impartial.
So here's what happened with that. So with Omos, at least I had said this in the glide. At least he showed up multiple times before finally debuting as like a member of the main roster. They slowly built him up with AJ Styles. He wins the tag titles. Then they break up. He goes off on his own, and now he's with MVP. He has an arc in a way, or he has moments. This guy shows up with the lights turned out, and it's like, oh shit, who's this gonna be? I was almost like, is this gonna be Cesaro? Because
Drip, you just start watching pro wrestling?
You still do, right?
Did you just start watching pro wrestling?
No, but actually,
I'm like, this is gonna be someone we should know.
Right here.
Yeah, not someone who's brand new. Kaz said like, that's a weird person to debut with the lights are completely out like spot like that. That doesn't match up. They debut him and they have to sell it on commentary as like,
that's crazy.
Oh, he's training down here in Georgia. And he's this and he's part of, like.
Well, the problem is he has been, but the flips, and this is what the AEW fans got pissed about on the timeline is they are pulling. It's not a great Khali. It's a Jinder Mahal. I don't whatever year it was where Jinder was getting shot to the moon.
2017.
5 years ago, it coincided with the moves that the WWE was making over in India. AEW Meltzer, who has been the mouthpiece for a lot of this AEW rumor mill talk, that a lot of it has been right. I heard him say that AEW has a deal in India and they're making an Indian star. That was the whole point of that. And the flip Mimi, to answer your question, the whole thing is that's why Jay Lethal is with Sanjay Dutt. The idea is that's crazy.
Exactly, Chris Brown. Exactly.
The idea is that Satnam Singh is going to be the star. He can, he's familiar. He can speak the language, as can Sanjay Dutt. Jay Lethal is going to be attached to them, and that's going to be kind of him working this eventual Jay Lethal Samoa Joe match. I'm assuming for the title at some point, not now, but maybe in like 4 months, 5 months.
I'm still lost.
On what?
What the fuck? I don't understand the Rock hate.
It's not The Rock. I like The Rock. I don't like Dwayne Johnson.
No, it's no.
That's true.
You, my friend, are being a mark right now.
That's big mark. Big mark energy.
You don't know that nigga, man.
That's the thing. I don't like the front he puts on.
Why do you know it's a
The man has to say $7 every single time.
5 times.
When you watch pro wrestling, you got to get your issue in, right?
I have to say Damon every time.
Damon.
Cuz got to get an alias every time.
Jersey.
You have to say Davis.
That's on a show. We are a show. You're not doing that in real life.
No.
You don't see The Rock in real life.
Wait.
You've never seen The Rock in real life.
But wait, Drip. Just like you're working yourself into a shoot right now. When your gimmick in Hollywood is The Rock, you have to be
not a Rock.
The Rock.
Not The Rock anymore. He changed the name.
Drip.
That's what it was about.
Drip.
I just
Irish.
I'm calling your father.
I just put the title down, but let me pick it up for a second. The one time that I spoke to Dwayne Johnson in real life.
No, I thought you spoke to The Rock. Are they the same person?
Drip, can I finish what I'm saying?
Like Bray Wyatt?
Can I finish what I'm saying? Guess what I called Dwayne Johnson when I spoke to him over Zoom for about 3-4 minutes? The Rock. That man wasn't nothing but The Rock. Why would I call him Dwayne Johnson? Well, I'm a pro wrestling fan. That's The Rock. So why are you Bray Wyatt and the Fiend?
Okay.
Go back. Zell,
What are we confused about?
I'm not quite sure here, but Dwayne is like LeBron and Graves. They wouldn't be like,
yo, I love you. I do. But I'm in the twilight zone.
What are we confused about? This is pro wrestling.
I
What
think
do you
it's
do?
okay.
What I mean?
I think it's okay to like not care for The Rock, but the venom, like that level of anger is different.
Not as fun. Like if you don't like The Rock, I feel you. I feel you. I understand that. I understand you don't like The Rock, but yeah,
I don't get hating The Rock because he's The Rock in 2022.
No, like I said, it's not The Rock because everything, like the movies, all that, like the social media. That's when I'm not. That's where it's Dwayne Johnson, movie star of the same film every time. It's him, cargo pants, and a tan shirt. The guy who's like, it's all about this and that. The Instagram posts.
I doubt you've ever seen Dwayne Johnson.
Of course not.
We have to pivot out of here.
Johnson, nigga.
But I'm that's a double entendre. But let me ask you a question. Is his Instagram at Dwayne Johnson or at The Rock? Thank you.
It is The Rock.
Thank you very much.
He wants to be The Rock, but
what are we talking about here? It's The Rock.
I no longer care. Anybody else?
I said we have to pivot. I said we have to pivot.
I said I don't want to say it anyway, but
no, you can't say it and then we not have the conversation. But I mean, we can't spend that much time on it. Is the whole thing. Do you guys want to see
Drip Bayless is crazy?
Drip Bayless is crazy.
That's amazing.
The Rock. I mean, do you how close do you think something like this has etched in stone a Rock Roman Reigns WrestleMania main event match at WrestleMania 39?
Him first.
Can you imagine if they'd have played that episode 2-3 weeks ago before Mania?
People would have lost their
Drip would have been crying.
Hey, come on,
crying.
Okay.
Eventually.
I think that it's happening, but I am not going to hold my breath because I think that if something better comes along, he is going to go with something else. So for me, I will just watch it play along.
Right.
And that's that.
I can see that.
It could happen. He talked about Hobbs and Shaw Part 2. It hasn't been written yet, but like they will make a sequel for that, but it's not being done anytime soon.
Is John Cena in that shit?
Roman was in it.
Not in that one. That's the one that Roman Reigns was in.
No, in Part 2 is his. I don't know.
John Cena's not in the spin because again, this is the spinoff. That's why.
Hobbs and Shaw 2 gonna go straight to DVD. It's not gonna be Jason Statham. It's gonna be Cesaro. Like
direct to Peacock, day and day.
Yeah.
No, but Matth, the thing is The Rock and Vin Diesel have beef, but The Rock is in the Vin Diesel side of Fast and Furious. So, and he was in that side. So they broke off.
Came in and
they broke off. I'm sorry. So now John Cena's with Vin Diesel. So I don't think John Cena's going to be on.
Vin Diesel got John Cena because of Dwayne Johnson leaving.
A bunch of fucking nonsense. A bunch of nonsense.
But he has this movie, Red One.
No,
that's what they're working on. So that might be the next.
What is that? Is that Kyle O'Reilly now?
No, that's Rich. This is going to be his Christmas movie.
Kyle O'Reilly?
Acknowledge me.
I'm sorry.
Is Bobby
So I think he could show up if he's filming one movie this year, because everything else he has
Bobby
kind of like
Fischer, that's funny.
Sam is a mess.
filmed already. Like Black Adam, they already filmed it. They just postponed
I
that.
hate you.
I don't know none of this shit.
So
This some bitch is still eating a platter.
last week, you gotta pivot. Last week, Ricky Starks warned people. He let the people know that Dynamite was going to New Orleans.
That's right. I'm a neighborhood legend.
He let y'all know.
Legend.
Did y'all see
1854.
18, you know what it is.
Hey, yo,
Did
why
you-
you keep doing like deepest bluest? My head is like a shark's fin, yo. I don't like when he do that.
What?
He be doing the LL move, yo. You know when LL did, man. Listen, I remember when LL did that and he lied to everybody. Said, "Greatest all time, baby."
Nah, you remember Moonwalker?
There you go.
Michael
The
Jackson.
revolution will be
Moonwalker.
That was
televised.
weird. But I mean,
The pop, no, but wait, y'all saw Dynamite.
Yeah.
The pop when Ricky first hit
Man, come on, man.
the top of the ramp, but really, because there was a point where Ricky was like this part right here. Like, look at his face.
Nice.
I'm
he
not
looked
saying
like he was holding back tears.
I was gonna say something like when Taz came out at the end, I thought like Taz was gonna try to like
man,
help them cheat, and then Ricky Starks was gonna be like, no, we can win. I almost think they could have like done the face turn with Ricky Starks at that moment. I don't know why, because he's such a natural heel, but he can also probably play like the baby face again, being like the absolute and all that. It can work both ways.
You never saw him in NWA, right?
That was the thing. I think it was like it might have been an episode I referenced earlier, like my third or fourth appearance. We were talking about people in AEW because I mentioned like they have like the young guys they have. I was a fan of it, and you had said like Ricky Starks, and I was like, I hadn't seen him in NWA Power, so that's why when I saw him on Down, I was like, who is this guy? He's pretty good. And you said if you'd seen him then, you would have known. That's why early on you started the whole the Pebble and then now the Rick and all that. So I mean, credit to you. Because I mean, if I was doing, everyone talks about the four pillars in AEW, he'd be up there in my version of that. I mean, no offense to Jungle Boy, MJF, Sammy Guevara, and Darby Allin, but I mean, he's up there.
Ricky Starks is the most complete package on
He's the guy.
AWTV right now.
He's the guy.
Second,
Who's first?
Daniel
MVP.
Bryan.
Well,
Don't count.
Yeah, that
see, anytime I talk about Bryan Danielson in the Blackpool Combat Club, people tell me, "Hey, Cal, shut the fuck up. He just wanted to go to New Japan and wrestle niggas. He ain't worried about no title." But whenever Bryan Danielson in that goddamn ring, he is the greatest fucking pro wrestler walking the earth. That's just it. He had Trent Beretta neck. That shit was crazy. Violence.
Yo, did y'all see the segment that was after the show went off with Davis?
Yeah, Dave Housen.
Yo. It was
suck
great.
my dick.
Oh my gosh.
Whom?
What was that, Davis?
Big Mike. You might.
Big Mike, come get your son.
Big Mike, come get your son,
Come
man.
get your son, yo. Look at this man. This man out on the streets going wild. I'm sorry.
He has lost it.
Oh, Shelly Belly is wilding. Yo.
What you say, Shelly?
No,
I hadn't seen that the after the Dynamite segment. I haven't seen that.
Moxley, so Driphausen comes in the ring and I'm sorry, Stanhausen.
Mimi, chill.
All right, okay.
Mimi, chill.
Shelly Belly, get the hell out of here.
Mimi, chill. At least mute your mic or something. You got it.
I love it.
Hey, Shelly Belly, you have hit the nail on the head.
No, I'm not from New York. I'm not from New York.
I'm not from New York either.
Neither am I.
Jersey.
From 1854.
Bitch.
I don't know what's going on over here.
He on the phone. He texted other podcasts. I am done with this.
Available.
No, why would I do that? Because never mind.
No.
Like,
What you about to say, Trick? What you about to say?
Cue the music.
No.
One sec.
No, because if I went to another show, they would just take what they already do from this show. So I'd be doing the same show with a different name.
No.
Drip say it would just be a carbon copy.
I mean, we are the blueprint, the foundation, and everything.
All right, we back on track right now.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
All right,
He's losing it, Big Mike. God damn.
He losing. He right on track. What the fuck? Ricky Starks.
Damn. I can't.
Ricky Starks.
That's right. I'm a neighborhood legend.
He was really the ovation, the pop. I didn't realize he was a master of the spear like that.
Yeah.
Can I see
Wait
that?
a minute.
I'll be the judge of that. Let me see that spear.
I don't have
Get
clips.
her out of here.
I don't have clips of the
These
spear.
two gotta go.
What did I do?
I don't have clips of the spear.
Listen, pre 179, 197. Let's take it back there. They gotta go.
What I'm saying is
It was for sure.
He was spearing cat. He speared cats twice in the match.
All right, Cal gotta go. It's just me and my cousin for here on out. Cuz, get these niggas out.
Yeah, because y'all have never said wild shit, right?
Twice.
Oh man, Drip snitching. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, right? Y'all want to know the truth about it?
That's good. You just pick up a
Ron,
shoe.
I said that. I said what Ron said.
I was
when
going
he
to
came out and he got on the top rope and he couldn't hold himself. And he did his little and I didn't understand the but he got on that top rope and I said, that boy looked like a champion to me.
I will say,
okay.
At some point, I mean, he holding the FTW title right there, but at some point, heel, face, whatever you want to do, this man needs a whole program at some point.
Listen,
they're doing this TNT title feud is just
get Shelly Belly out of here.
Who has the TNT title?
Scorpio Sky.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but you gotta you gotta get it out of here somehow. Swerve is one of them dudes.
So
everyone in the match yesterday had moments. That was the thing about that match. Everyone,
my nigga, Keith Lee stood on the ring apron and Swerve did a backflip off of Keith Lee's chest.
Yeah,
and then he was laughing. He's like, oh shit, we just did this on national TV.
But it's normal shit.
I was gonna say he did that like in his first or second NXT match, I think.
That's normal shit, and like yo, it's
not David Banner.
The problem,
like David Banner too.
The problem,
he look like David Banner. That's funny.
The problem, niggas didn't get over the way that they thought they would because a lot of motherfuckers didn't see him before. A lot of people didn't see. You know what I'm saying? If people would have saw what Swerve was doing prior to him going to NXT, he might still be in not NXT. It's possible he might still be in WWE.
Let's be clear though.
Let me see this because I started watching Swerve in MLW. Remember I used to talk about him on here,
right?
From MLW. And the thing I was always worried about, and the thing that ended up happening in NXT is they never had a character for him.
Right.
He had some goals in his mouth, and they never set the GPS on him. He was never in the direction. He could have good matches, and that was supposed to be good enough until it wasn't.
If Triple H was still there, he would still be there.
So
I agree because
Hit Row would be there.
I think
that's right.
Like if you had watched NXT kind of again from like 2016 on when they had fully become like this is the place to be for anyone on the indies coming up, they were kind of stashing people and then giving them runs after they were kind of meandering for a bit. I think that's what they were doing with Swerve. He showed up, they weren't sure right away, COVID hit, that didn't help because they were in the same place, even though they were in full stuff, but like no audience. So like, how are you going to gauge it? And then he had that good feud with Leon Ruff, where again he's just like the bad guy. Like in this feud, he's picking on Leon Ruff, and then Hit Row shows up. If he was that for a year in NXT with the way it was, not him showing up on 2.0, dropping the title to Carmelo Hayes, and then going up to the main roster, like when he said he would have been this guy in NXT, because he obviously has a talent for it. I think they were just waiting. They kind of wait for the right moment. They were, I mean, when NXT Black and Gold existed, to push people to the top of the card.
Yep.
So Matt Riddle never got his main title run. I mean, Apollo Crews got caught up early. It happened with some people.
Does that mean if Triple H was around, we wouldn't have gotten a Braun Breaker so soon?
No, I don't think so.
No, this is where Fam and I will do NXT versus Black and Gold one day. I think that'd be one of the few guys with the traditional look that Triple H would be a fan of, because he could wrestle. So I think he still is a success story in Black and Gold as he is in 2.0.
I only asked because it wasn't happening.
But he wouldn't have been shot to the moon. Mind you, he was shot
to
the moon.
He was shot to the moon. He was, once NXT went on fucking Technicolor.
Colors, he was the champ the next week.
Yep.
Well, not they. He should. I think he should have been champ the night he showed up, because I'm like, just do it, just to do it. Like, we saw him wrestle the LA Night match. I'm like, he should take his spot in that Fatal 4-Way, and then win the title after we saw that he looked good in a past, like, a brief 8-minute match. Like, and look at him now.
Is Meltzer? One of these days we'll have to fact check Dave Meltzer. Is he full of fallacies? Because he said he'd be talking to Tony Khan. This nigga got a whole. You got a wrestling bar? You got a wrestling? Which one? That was Hacksaw Jim Duggan? That was Coco Beware. You eating Frankie right now.
I don't like the way this episode is going tonight.
You eating put Frankie on ice, and you eating you.
Well, I'll tell you, there's something going on tonight.
You the one eating a whole ice cream sandwich on the pod. You left and came back with an ice cream sandwich in there. What do you expect? This is the thing. What do you expect people to do?
That's one of them
Carry on.
Jones. That's one of them CM Punk jumps that he came. The way you been talking about my platter all night, nigga.
Hungry shit, right?
Like, I can't wait till he shows up in the pod. That's the same episode.
I'm gonna show this nigga.
This bitch got a whole poo-poo platter.
He got scripts and everything.
No bullshit.
No, when I'm eating meat, I'm not just eating cheese sandwiches no more. We eating the whole meat.
It's a salad. I can't eat a salad.
Nah.
That's a salad. That was part of it.
He had to go get Frankie.
Goddamn salad.
Shove Frankie on his mouth on the podcast.
Oh my god!
Whoa! Now I'm gonna do the rock. Whoa!
Getting out of here, dog.
You sick freak!
You done bought the bot. You done bought the bots in here. With
the bots is back. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even.
Are those the bots Tony Khan was talking about?
The fucking bots are back. I thought I had got rid of.
Hey, Tony, bots. They hating on us too, Tony. They hating on us too, Tony.
Bots is me. We currently fighting right now, right? We gonna put user in timeout and hide them. Fuck that shit.
Hey.
Anyway. Nah, that match was dope. Tony Khan, speaking of bots, Tony Khan said it. Is he delusional?
Yes.
Mimi.
He is absolutely off the rails. And rightfully so, right? Because I personally feel like the all that glitters is not gold. Okay. And or if it does glitter, you need the right what's jeweler to keep it nice and squeaky clean. And I personally feel like, Cody going over there was a trigger
to the bots.
It was a trigger to his brain because I don't think he understood completely the impact that Cody was going to have in this return. And admittedly so, I didn't think that I would understand or I would see, and I didn't buy into that. I didn't buy into the return until I was actually in the building.
You felt that shit.
I felt it. And anybody on TV, anybody in the building, whatever it was,
adrenaline in my soul.
It's in his. He's born with it. Like he was born with it. And anybody that look at, he can't take it. He can't take it. He can't take it. He can't take it.
Chat, y'all gotta relax. All right, y'all gotta relax.
Drip. It's the truth. It's the truth. Okay. His pops passed when he was there. Okay. This is what his pops wanted for him.
Did y'all watch the bump? I mean, it was. I don't know how much truth was said in jest, but every time he talked about hating people being called Dusty's kids, the kids that were in NXT working under Dusty Rhodes, it felt like
he was jealous. He said it.
He was for real. Like he was shoot jealous, low key. Like I'm Dusty's kid. I'm here.
He can't take it.
I want to hear this shit.
Listen, he can't take it. But Drip, it is what it is. That man got on that mic this week with the Miz. His part.
Drip. There's a situation that's been brewing since WrestleMania. I just want you to preface this conversation that we're going to have at a certain point very soon. What is... come back. Drip, can you please get back on the podcast?
Drip, you come back here now.
Drip.
What the fuck is going on?
Drip, what is your deal with Cody Rhodes?
No, apparently I'm just a mark that gets worked into the shoot or whatever.
Drip.
You're worked right now.
Just doesn't matter, just doesn't even matter. Like
that's cute when we're going back and forth. I'm asking you directly, what is your issue with Cody Rhodes?
I just honestly, he was never that good.
Right,
he was okay. But he tried to make himself seem like he got better when he didn't. He just dyed his hair, got a tattoo, and that was it. Like it was all again. It was what was his whole thing? It was legit, just all smoke and mirrors. That's all it was.
Drip, how could you say that? Drip, how could you say that?
Here's the thing. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, it's all. That's. I mean, like unless it's the Fiend and Bray Wyatt. That's when it's real.
No.
That's smoke and mirrors too.
Let's take a step back because you can shoot at me all day. I don't really give a shit. I know the difference.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? When I watch wrestling, we all know me. When I watch wrestling, I watch wrestling. I know what it is.
The show.
Okay.
Wrestling, yeah.
Bray Wyatt is supposed to be it's a whole nother person.
Right.
So this is why you get me saying Bray Wyatt and the Fiend. When we step outside of it, come on, my nigga. I understand this. I'm not worked up about wrestling.
I don't believe that, but go ahead.
Bray Wyatt.
It's Bray Wyatt.
No, I was the
Please.
That was the Fiend. That's funny. Damn.
It's mathematics, everyone. Hey.
That's algebra. That's algebra on the phone. Hey, we saw your son. You tried 50 on them kids the other night. Nah, but I just can't believe Drip that
No, it's not pre-algebra, it's T-algebra. Oh, she said call, pardon me.
Was Bray Wyatt ass?
I
No.
will say this: when
No.
he got the belt the first time, it
Sorry.
was not
Ass?
it was not what it was supposed to be the first time when he was just Bray Wyatt. When he got it as a Fiend, it was different. But he wasn't supposed to get it as the Fiend because that character does not need a title.
So
Right.
he got the title. Why? You say if he wasn't supposed to get it, why did he get it?
He was too over.
He was too over. And I think they just wanted to give it to him just to give it to him, but it wasn't necessary. It wasn't, because that character should never be beat. In my opinion.
That's why they had a DQ in a Hell in a Cell match. Remember, like that's why.
Well, didn't Roman take the title from him?
Yes.
Yes.
He was just a man in the
He
match.
took the title from. I thought it was from.
No, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend beat
Braun
Braun Strowman, and then the next week they had the triple threat.
He beat them both.
Literally at
Yeah.
the end of the pay-per-view. At the end of the, but I say that
did the 1 week pay-per-view, like he shows up at SummerSlam. Then next week we have a new pay-per-view.
Right.
It was it was like a week later. It's like, what the fuck?
I asked that because Roman hadn't lost. He technically hadn't lost the title. He left because of medical issues.
Right.
So
that's right. Oh no, he had lost the title. Yeah,
No, they had stripped him of the title because of COVID, and then it was
COVID.
Oh no, Goldberg was a champion.
The COVID.
Braun Strowman beat Goldberg.
Yeah.
I'm confusing the other Universal title reign. Yeah.
The COVID.
Basically,
Anyway,
Roman Reigns came back to because he would have won the title from Goldberg had COVID not happened.
That's right.
Was what was going to be.
I'll stop it, Big Mike.
how y'all feeling about Sonya Deville inserting herself into Bianca Belair?
Don't do that, Big Mike.
Another black woman she going after. Another one.
It's a pattern, right? It's not just I'm not tripping, right?
She gonna beat her.
You think Sonya's about to be the Raw Women's Champion?
No. Bianca's gonna beat her.
Oh. Thank you. Because this would have been me. I would have been upset. Ricky Starks, we've never had a conversation before in life, but that image is going to be around for another podcast.
Ricky Starks is my nigga.
We saw Ricky Starks walking out of Mania, and I was like, holy shit, it's Ricky Starks.
Hands down, Ricky Starks is my nigga.
I don't think when Ricky Starks, I remember being a fan of Mean Mark Callis because Mean Mark Callis would get up on the top rope, walk on the rope while he was holding the dude, and then, yeah, Ricky Starks got up on the rope. That nigga said he was dancing. He hit at some point. I don't know if people want to. At some point, Ricky Starks might be your baby face. He might be a number 2 baby face on the card.
Can I see that spear though?
Hey, get me out of here, man.
She gotta go, yo. Nah.
He's good with the spear.
Nah. She gotta
I want to see that spear.
He's good with the spear. What you want me to do?
I want to see. I'll be the judge of who's got the best spear.
I'm out of here.
The business.
I'm going.
Hold up. We about to hold up.
Gross, but I do appreciate the energy.
This is going to be an image from 20.
The problem with this is
What's
the
the
niggas
problem?
in the chat is gonna start sending you meat pictures.
Yep. They gonna let you be a judge.
You just don't click on them. You just don't click on them as a whole thing.
Because they
I want to see the spear.
Hold up. Damn it.
That's right. That's right, Chris Brown. He's 5'9". He ain't even past 6 feet. I want to see the spear.
Wait, what does that mean? Niggas can't spear because they little?
That's right. You don't have force or impact.
So this isn't a spear?
I want to see it in play.
Mimi.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble from
Some of the link.
Mimi. Mimi, we currently doing a show. I'll send you a link, or if you, because the thing is,
My Black Rasslin of the week.
WarnerMedia and Disney just had a whole merger. People are questioning if AEW is going to be affected by that. I don't know.
Discovery.
Why would they want?
I'm sorry. You right, Trip. Discovery, WarnerMedia, they're merging like right now.
I'm trying, Ken Lewis. I gotta get these niggas out of here, dog.
Who? Me?
No, you all right now.
For now.
What Peeps do?
You know Peeps horny.
You know Peeps horny.
I got a tight Banks, and I need to see it.
Is that Ricky Starks?
No, he's short. What's wrong, Matt?
I didn't say that.
Between you,
What?
chat,
What?
Drip going off on the whole. I don't know what the fuck going on with him. I gotta call Black Irish.
Drip really left. I was trying to make it through Dynamite this week. I fast forwarded through a lot. What was up with the MJF situation?
Jesus from 135th Street.
I dead ass did not watch MJF. I don't know what happened during that shit. It was ass.
Yeah.
With Wardlow, it was still ass.
Because this is the third week of the same shit.
You ain't going nowhere, though.
Yo, the thing when I was watching, you know,
yo.
Yes, let's do.
Khal, what's your bar? Come on, it's this time now.
Chaos.
There it is.
I'm sorry.
You've been out of here.
Rate the Spears is crazy. Rate the Spears is not the name of the episode, but it could be.
It is definitely not.
You could find Rate the Spears on the Patreon. Rate the Spears.
I didn't like how. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like how Big Mike started this one. I'm just shell shocked.
How much longer will this Spears?
Drip, you on the show? It's gonna be you, Peeps, Mimi, and Big Mike rating the Spears.
Yo,
do it. Let's do it.
I'm done, yo.
I was gonna say something, but I had, you know what?
I'm done. Yo, we had this conversation. Cuz used to come on here prior to MJF being MJF.
Right.
Cuz used to come on here and talk about the Miz. Right.
Love the Miz.
Talk about how
who got busy this week, by the way.
No facts. Cuz would come on here and talk about how the Miz was. I think it was like he was one of the best talkers on the show.
Uh-huh.
And
years.
Funny thing is, I came on here and said, cuz the Miz is a guy playing a heel. And I said MJF is an actual dick. Right?
Right.
So I wanted to revisit that because the Miz was on TV this week, doing phenomenal job.
Yes,
with Cody Rhodes.
When did that happen?
Pardon me, Drip.
I didn't see that. When did that happen?
Okay, take your glasses off. Maybe you see something that I don't.
Facts.
But I think he did a good job, Drip. Pardon me. And then a couple days later, I see MJF on TV. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, MJF is knocking off. Like, if I look at him like this, I'm like, okay, the Miz is showing you. The Miz never, to me, he never goes back into this bag of heel tactics.
Right.
When he's in his promo shit. And when I look at MJF with the I can't get my jacket, I can't get my zipper down. Bong, I'm gonna hit Sean Dean with a right hand because they don't think I can get my jacket down. This is old school shit that I've seen before. And this is what I was talking about before. Like, yo, everything that he's doing has already been done. But then when I watch the Miz, I'm like, damn, the Miz has never, to me, he's never recycled like I'm watching MJF do. It just doesn't seem, it's off somewhere. It could just be me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm bugging, but
Oh, you mean the Miz recycle old school stuff?
no, the Miz, like the Miz
Recycle his own
recycling,
stuff.
going off of a like a script. It never seems like he's going off of some script. His matches are different. That's a different thing.
Oh no, I was gonna say like that. I mean, like every wrestler has like their go-to phrase. I mean, he always has the most must-see WWE. Like he always has that, or like I'm the man that main evented. I beat John Cena in the main event. Or no, I'm saying that's not saying that's bad stuff.
Like a
that's a heel. That's a heel thing.
Yeah,
but but these are bullet points.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying like, yeah, that's stuff that's how you know you made it when you have
opposed to, and I'm just saying when I watch the MJF shit, I'm like, it's all this. It's all bullets. There isn't anything in between. Like he's still using. And
my problem with that concept is, who would you say is giving him bullet points?
What do you mean?
Ain't no writers.
No, when I say bullet points, I mean
boxes to check off.
Correct. But these are boxes that's being checked since 88. If that makes any sense what I'm saying. Like he's been checking, like I've seen this before. Right. I've seen this exact same thing. I've seen this. Oh, I'm in Poughkeepsie. It's a bunch of slow whatever. And then it's
you grew up with rap, Sharik.
Well, because this is probably like the third or fourth time we've done this, especially in the last year. But like that's why the homecoming for him in Long Island was so good. Like when he had
because it was video
played. No, but the video played and it was like
that was
a heel video. That was like this is actually and then like the entrance where he like goes into the crowd. And, it was amazing, and it was like holy shit! Imagine if they were there every week. Would he be like the biggest baby face or what? And don't feel like they were cheering him to win the battle royal and all that. But like,
I think the only time I've seen something like that was Brett in Canada with the Bad Heart Foundation. But like, I just don't. I guess where we disagree is having seen what MJF does before.
And you know, and after you was like, nigga, you got your arms folded. I check myself. Every time you say something, I check myself. All right, I'm gonna go back and watch it. And I said,
they back.
Yo, who bought them back?
They switched the name.
Khal is gone.
Banging. So when you said it, yo, your arms are folded. I went back, checked myself. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch MJF and stop being so critical. But this week, I'm like, yo, I can't. This isn't good.
So I didn't to stall myself out here. I didn't see last night. You know what I'm saying? So I missed him. I can't say if it was good or not. I really haven't seen much of this. The thing about these feuds is it's that they got to stretch everything out.
Yep.
That's
right. And it's the same thing that happened with Punk is there are going to be dry weeks.
Oh, that's fast.
No, but that's why I say this is when they do and they don't because fam, what did you say yesterday in our chat? Look at this card. It's a big card for a Dynamite. Like
it looked crazy,
so jam-packed. And then when you like watch like Punk Pinto was good, but like there was some weird shit like CM Punk's knee. Who knows if it was like something that happened in the match and he was able to carry on. Then they had the tag team title match that was good. Then it was the trios match with Eddie Kingston and Pride and Powerful against the Jericho Appreciation Society, and then we had the MJF Sean Dean, and then we had Marina Shafir versus Sky Blue, and then we had Minoru. There was too much, and a lot of it was muddled. And then we're skipping over the biggest match because that was the best part of the show was Starks and Hobbs against Lee and Swerve. Like, but the MJF thing was like one of the things where it's like this is like I said earlier, the third straight week of running like Wardlow's getting into the building when he shouldn't be. It's like you can take
an AEW t-shirt on or whatever.
He's not
hey Chris Brown, you're completely bugging, sir.
He's not.
Your opinion is wrong. Your opinion is completely wrong.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah, well, you wrong too, cuz.
You can take.
God dang it!
He said, all y'all niggas wrong. All y'all niggas wrong.
Mimi said it too.
That's right.
He said Mimi wrong too.
God dang right.
I've been saying it since the jump, but cuz says when my cousin says shit, because he's older, he's my older cousin. I listen to what he said. I just follow in line. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't agree with it, he says, nigga, you bugging. You need to watch with soft eyes. Bung. I'm gonna watch it. I can't rock with it right now. This week I can't rock with it.
That's okay. And I can't say you wrong for not rocking this week.
Right.
I ain't said, but because there were dry spots in the Punk feud.
Mm-hmm. And that's how I'm trusting. Like they could have taken a break this week with MJF and Wardlow, give Sky Blue, Marina Shafir more time, or do something else. Like, but you still can give them more time instead of just like cramming so much into one show.
She's about to be. She's about to be next up.
But here's what my understanding: she had a better showing in Raw Underground than that shit last night.
Mimi when she point like that, yo.
Because that was crazy last night.
Hey, nigga, you ain't
feel like she out this bitch like Cookie.
Hey, nigga.
I don't do it like this.
Hey, nigga. You literally was just like this.
No.
I had seen Raw Underground. She had a better Raw Underground.
I seen her.
It was on Raw Underground. It's Queen Mimi.
Suck my dick, nigga.
Hey, it's Queen Mimi.
I'm just saying.
You didn't see Raw Underground, bitch.
Like, no, Mimi, I'm sorry.
You ain't seen Raw Underground, bitch. If she had a better showing on Raw Underground, bitch.
Truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. How? Why did she look the way she did last night?
Hold on. Really quick, I'm going to say this one thing.
Okay.
This is the last thing I'll say because Rock is in here bugging too. If you take the Miz's promo away with the Daniel Bryan thing, he has had the most mid-career of anybody in pro wrestling. He is the picture of consistency. He does nothing that is an outlier. So, yeah, he is definitely not a better performer. He had one good night, and he's been healthy for most of his career.
Who had one good night?
The Miz.
Mike Mizzanian.
Oh, stop, fam.
What's your favorite Miz match?
Thank you.
No, it's him and Dolph Ziggler at No Mercy because that's the one everyone brings up because again it's Dolph Ziggler against the Miz.
Hey, this is what you do. You do this. Don't do that suck my dick routine. That ain't it. You do this. You do the.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. That. You do this.
Answer my question.
Because you know we don't know the matches.
That's fine.
Hey yo.
Here's my problem. He main evented Mania. Nigga, I was in the building for that. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you, I'll ask the same question again. What is your favorite Mike Mizanin match?
I don't have any.
Because when Mike gets in the ring,
Rollins carried him in the match.
However, performance-wise, in terms of on the mic, in terms of carrying a storyline, hands down.
He's really good. He's really good.
More than decent.
He's really good.
In terms of in-ring ability, I'm going with the Miz.
He's not bad either.
Over MJF.
I don't have a favorite. Oh, yes. Against MJF. Tell me that. Ask me that. Yes.
She said not.
Because
that one time MJF and Sammy Guevara had the match, that was good. Khal was impressed by that match when MJF was trying to get into the inner circle.
I didn't see that until after. We all were.
MJF and Sammy Guevara?
Remember they had the match where MJF was trying to get into the inner circle? No, that was on TV. That was on Dynamite.
What was the pay-per-view? Oh, no, that was him and the racist boy.
Him and Darby.
Him and Darby was crazy.
The racist boy.
You got to say the racist boy and be like, your man. And I'm looking like, the
racist boy is crazy. I don't know
was either quote true.
What?
Can you repeat the question?
He is your man.
That's my man.
He's got the racist name, right?
Yeah, Drip.
Yeah.
Your man.
You like Darby Allin?
Yeah.
Me, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
You
sorry.
tell me
he's
something
a tribal
not Jay
chief.
Carter
Oh.
in AEW.
I told you.
Yeah.
You know. 3 people that I like in AEW.
Who?
Jade. Mox. A Go-Go.
See, she's laughing at me and she likes Anthony.
A Go-Go.
I'm out of here for I'm getting out of here.
Get this nigga out of
A Go-Go.
That nigga sucks.
A Go-Go?
Go sucks.
In it. Trash in it.
This is funny. Look at this Torn from Jersey.
Jersey. 609.
Loves Darby. Hates The Rock. They split the Fifth.
The fact that Black Irish is calling you Drip is fucking hilarious.
100%. 100%.
Hey, has he ever called you Drip in real life? Like at home when they not on nothing?
I can't wait. Because he's not been around all of us.
I love you too, Chris.
Because that
all of us. I'm me and Big Mike gonna be drinking Heinekens. I don't know what Big Mike drinking
everything.
We drinking Heinekens all day.
He doesn't.
He goes, hey Drip, get me a plate of chicken. Watch.
Don't worry about what's going on over here, E.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Wait,
we getting money.
Y'all be getting rich together.
Sorry, I can't.
Patreon. Pay the 1, pay the 10.
I'm out of here, dog. This is it for me.
Why?
I'm done for the day, dog. I'm tired. This shit has worn me out.
Oh, because why?
Right.
Why?
Because I see some blank spots in the dock.
Hey, Mimi. Calm down, Mimi. Chill out, Mimi. Chill out. We're not even talking about that.
What you tired from?
Who's this guy? I just got a question for the chat. Question for y'all. Who's this guy?
Nigga, you must be fucking high.
That's 21. And they 21 and me need to be checked out. Need to check his pockets.
That's probably real white fam.
21 and me.
You check the plate. You check the plate he bring home from the barbecue or cookout. I don't know which one he go to. You're gonna have to check the Carfax on this nigga. Or
nigga, you must be fucking high.
He might not be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Look, we gotta figure this out. We gotta get this guy on the show.
No.
Nigga, you must be fucking high.
Cross, I'm glad, nigga. What you, boy?
Nah.
Look, we got to find out.
Nah.
Hey,
I'm
look,
beating
we
with
gonna
that.
find if somebody called it Rosenberg. Rosenberg Raw is very funny. Hey, yo, I have blocked these 7 times.
I'm done, yo. I'm done. I'm done.
Fuck! Holy shit!
Nigga, you must be fucking high.
How?
I don't see this. What I'm saying. He don't look like he's got enough miles logged in to have his nigga license.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. When I initially saw him, they vouched for him.
Who?
The niggas that he's normally speaking to.
Nigga, you must be fucking high.
Who is he talking to? Who's he talking to?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't know.
They vouched for him because when I see him, I'm like, wait a minute.
His pro wrestling takes is on point though.
Nigga, you must be
Nick
fucking high.
Facts?
I don't know.
Nigga, you must be fucking high.
Hey, yeah.
We don't know what Nick Facts is. Yo, nah.
Nick Facts.
Somebody check the Nick Facts, yo.
I'm out of
just
here,
saying.
dog. It don't matter. It don't matter, Chris Brown.
I'm not playing nobody. Is somebody getting played right now?
Stop playing that, man. That's real.
Is somebody getting played right now?
Nigga, you must be fucking high.
Somebody getting played right now?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh
my god, that's funny.
Yo, that is triggering because
That
he
ain't
ain't
it.
supposed to be saying it.
That ain't
Nigga, you must be fucking high.
get him off the control.
Khal is playing this like Funk Flex and Otis.
Oh shoot. Oh
Great
my god.
reference.
No, I gotta rewind that shit again. I gotta play it again. Like,
I'll take it out of the fucking whatever if y'all want me to, because I will.
Get out of here, dog.
What I do?
Khal's gonna play that on a
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I
Eve is
don't
facts. Eve, that's
Never on
facts.
that show.
That
I'm
ain't
calling
happening.
that nigga up tomorrow.
Oh,
I didn't do it.
Let me if somebody get me Cam number before I get Buddy number.
no. You are not.
Mimi, you good?
Oh my god, that was funny.
Mimi, you
Out of
good?
here.
Mimi, you
Get
good?
me out of here. You've been talking about Spears all night.
That's right. I want to be the judge.
Now play it, Cal. Psych.
Yeah, dog. I'm done. Jersey night. This is the last Jersey night. Just what happened when Jersey night happened.
Is who won the glizzy?
why she say like, can you dig it? Why
Before they put him in a mo? My gosh. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry. Is there more pro wrestling we got to talk about?
Oh god.
Yeah, let me see.
Is there more pro wrestling?
No.
Let me
No.
see. I'll be the judge of that.
Is there more pro wrestling?
Yeah, we got.
Mimi wanted to be the judge of everything this week.
We got to talk about Wheeler Yuta and John Moxley.
Wheeler Yuta joining the Blackpool Combat Club. Dog.
I said that night, John Moxley was looking at him like, why won't you die already? Like,
Then he was bleeding. He took the fucking blood. He said,
Who is this?
"But no, Britt Waters definitely ate glizzies. She was eating glizzies."
Like,
This is why niggas don't come on the show.
Yo, Patreon, pay the one.
Niggas on the show, dog.
Patreon, pay the one. Trust me.
Show mine. You what's his name from accounting? The control.
I gotta redo that clip. I gotta up the audio.
Oh my gosh. Britt, I'm gonna cuss you out when I see you.
Her coworker on the Good Morning Show was like,
"Hey, Chris Brown, we already there.
Have you heard of a glizzy giveaway?" Britt Waters had to be able to talk about this is what a glizzy is.
When she posted it online, I'm like, "Hey, yo, Britt, you got to chill." She talking about never. I'm like,
They said she ate a glizzy like she was smoking a joint.
Ever.
See?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh God.
How many championships does ROH have?
What?
How many championships does ROH
They
have?
have the main title, the ROH title, the tag titles, the TV title, the pure title, and the women's title, and the trios title.
I don't think the pure title exists anymore, though.
No, Wheeler Yuta got it.
Yuta's a pure title champion.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Wheeler
looking at.
Yuta. Oh, Wheeler Yuta got the pure title. I thought he had something else.
They put the
Nah,
shit
it's a
on him
pure
after the match with Moxley. He was bleeding and shit. Let me find the photo.
Oh, I saw him win the title. I didn't know it was the pure title.
Yeah,
Nah,
he beat
it's
Josh
the
Woods
pure.
at Supercard.
Nah, I
in
knew
Dallas.
that, but shit.
Yeah.
It's the pure title. He was bleeding and shit.
Don't worry, Rock. I wouldn't have posted it.
Hold on. Yo, Blackpool Combat Club is the illest shit on TV
Oh,
right now. I'm not
yeah.
gonna hold you.
Get this shit down. Shut this shit down.
Shut what down? The show?
Yeah.
Why?
I think it's been a phenomenal show, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if he's chuckling like this,
That's the producer.
you know it's some bullshit.
That's the producer.
No. Both
What
of
you mean no?
Producers.
Wait. Hold up. One sec. First, that's the ROH pure title. 100%. If we were filling out a piece of paper, right, to talk about who was doing what on the Black Rasslin Podcast, he
Khal
would be the
host,
producer.
fan producer, me stats, me marketing, and then Matth with the GLIZZYs.
Producer.
Co-producers.
You see what I'm saying? Boy,
Why are you the one of these days?
When I tell you the amount of chill that this nigga Khal lacks.
I'm sorry.
I don't have none, yo.
I'm sorry.
He keep pressing the buttons.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got it. This shit's just got to be out of here. It's got to be out of here. The problem was we were recording earlier, and there was an idea that turned into
Acknowledge me.
like I was making that during a record. Like we could just do. We could do this all day if.
No, you could do this all day.
I'm sorry,
Captain America.
I'm sorry.
However,
I'm sorry.
We have to move past this.
I'm sorry. Wait. Because we have to acknowledge. Where is Mans? Do I have the image of Mans? In it? Actually, I do want to shout out. This is not a family show at all. The way that Samoa Joe and Minoru Suzuki were just beating my son. For some reason, my son was downstairs when I was watching the playback of Dynamite, and that match was legit like 2 minutes of two grown ass men just slapping each other in the chest as hard as they can. He was like, "Why are we watching this?"
Because it's wrestling.
It's pure violence. Like, what you want me to do?
Minoru Suzuki is 53, and he's just like, "Come on!" Like,
who does that to his hair?
Yeah. It was when I first saw him. When I first saw him in Japan 5 years
You
ago, he had a crazy haircut 5 years ago when I first saw him. Like, let me see if I can find it.
I could do that. I might do that one of these days.
You better, Khal.
No, I can't. That would be nuts. I'm not that old. This is wild. That Joe match was weak? Why? Because of Mans?
I think a great deal of gentlemen in this chat, maybe a lady, also do what I accused Cuz of doing some weeks back, is they might watch AEW, but they hate watching AEW. They're not like, I bet you this could be good. I bet you this could be good.
I like it. I like when AEW has good matches. I don't like seeing Red Dragon and
This was him like years ago. Like, he had like the back half of a mohawk. Like, he shaved the top. They like had it in the back. It was like,
what in the Shaolin shadow boxing is going on?
He don't care. He's just going everywhere. He's at that point where he's just showing up at the wrestling event. That's just part of his gimmick, I'm assuming.
That maybe that's part of his ritual. Like, you know how like Goldberg hit his head on the locker? You know what I mean? He get the oysters. He get the oysters and cut.
No, facts.
And then he shake
it was a good
like,
match. If anything, it was just more like a tribute to Strong Style because they were just slapping each other and there weren't that many.
They were slapped. Well, that was the wild shit. It's like Samoa Joe's chest up here was all fucked up. Suzuki's chest was bleeding and shit.
Oh yeah.
You know, you gotta understand that's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
It's not, you know what I mean? When you bring Strong Style over, motherfuckers are just not. Some people have never seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's like, I'm
looking like, yo, why the fuck is he letting him? I've seen he just did the same match with John Moxley.
Right.
I was about to say, like, this is what he does, especially in the States. Like, he kind of takes it easy just by like slap and slap. He'll do his spots, you know. And Samoa Joe, especially right now, is kind of taking it easy because he's been off for a while.
I would much rather see this than whoever ripping up the literal ring and fucking DDTing people on the wood in the ring. Like, I've seen that enough as well. Let me see in the one show where I can see pure violence. Wheeler Yuta rubbing his blood all over motherfuckers. Like, why not? I was fine with it. I wish I could be upset.
We know.
Zach, what's good, baby?
It's not my fault. They put it on the TV. I just happened to watch it.
And you love the chaos.
Chaos! Yeah, no, facts up. It was good stuff. Shout and now Wheeler Yuta's down with the Blackpool Combat Club.
Yeah.
Piece of Stat Guy Greg and the Black Rasslin Podcast Club. If you're not on the Patreon, you better get to know. Shouts out to Willow Nightingale. We talk about a time where women's matches on AEW aren't getting a lot of time. She looked good on Rampage last week.
Friday, yeah.
Rampage is low key. It's the power. It's the SmackDown of the AEW shows, especially if you just like watching wrestling matches.
You saying Rampage?
SmackDown even that though?
I think Rampage has had the better matches. Rampage also had.
I think Raw has the matches now more than SmackDown, given the last couple months.
I'd have to look and see what match has been on SmackDown the last couple of months. But I know for SmackDown, I can catch a good. Raw's been good because they have those gauntlet matches and shit like that. But SmackDown will always have. It's always been the wrestling show, at least in the last 15, 16 years. Pay to 10, piece of Cambridge. Anything else we have to get into?
I think people can see Raw. I mean, I think everyone wanted Willow to win, but Red Velvet won, and you can kind of see like maybe they're hinting something with Jay Cargill and Red Velvet. Who knows if that's just
they had all. Well, you mentioned earlier not enough the time that women are getting on AEW. They tried to put all the women in the stands for that
match
section. Yeah, it was. It's not like NXT where you're seeing Last Legend kick the shit out of Nikita Lyons on whatever interview segment they got. Like one show's putting in a good amount of time for their women's division, and the other show is dedicating one segment for all of the women. But
because the one guy, again, Tony Khan, does a here, damn already, like you want him.
It's not my fault. I'm just pointing out the obvious. And they're doing the Battle of the Belts
too.
Saturday.
Yeah.
That's this Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Rampage is on at 7:00 on Friday.
Eastern.
And 7:00 Eastern on Friday, and then Saturday, because Jonathan Gresham is going to be on. I think he's
Battle of the Belt.
He's facing Dalton Castle, who.
Yeah, give me my match, man. God dang it, that's all I want.
Octopus vs. Dragon. We need Octopus vs. Dragon. If they're both there, you might as well.
They have to for one of them to get. You know what I mean? Just make it happen.
Danielson will job it, right? He'll lose. He'll do the job.
Yeah. Or again, they can do the 30-minute draw or the 60-minute draw. All that they can. AEW has played the draw card pretty well in the times they've used it.
The few times they've used it.
Yeah.
What if Gresham becomes part of the Blackpool Combat Club and it's just part of that on
never gonna happen.
The Raw? I'm saying like a Bullet Club is established on multiple federations.
Well, Mark Henry says like he thinks this will be the new NWO. I think this will be the new Bullet Club in that aspect. I think they'll care about the wrestling more and not as much as like we're doing angles and attacking people and all like the promos and all that. They're just into the wrestling. Because every time John Moxley cuts a promo, Bryan Danielson's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Moxley just be talking about whatever he wants to talk about. Like,
yeah.
You got to give Moxley like a minute. Let him do his thing and then give the mic back to William Regal or something like that. I think that's it. Was there anything else that we need to get into? I feel like that's everything I had. Fuck the dumb shit. Do y'all got any Mimi? I know you only been watching so much pro wrestling. I know this. You're an admitted. I I don't really be watching indie wrestling like that. Fan right now, anyway. But do you have a Black Wrestler of the Week?
Who is my Black Wrestler of the Week?
Who is
Bianca Belair.
Every week.
Is that a fact?
Until further notice.
Yeah, she said it.
Damn.
She got a boat.
She did get a whole boat. Mans did get her a whole boat. Is that goals? Is that relationship goals? Your husband
Happy belated birthday. She got the same birthday as Lil Fam.
I didn't realize that. That's what's up. That looked like it was a fun trip. Shouts out to kids whose parents love them and want to do things for them.
Yes.
I don't know what that's like,
Mike?
but hopefully my son does. Jesus Christ. Fam, who you got this week?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Lash Legend for This is Sparting. Yams Bigelow.
Bye.
We still haven't had that conversation officially on this podcast. We may not be able to. One of these days. That's funny, Peeps. That's funny. What about you, brother Matt?
Ricky Starks.
Nothing else? All right. I'll go with Swerve. Again, he didn't start off Keith Lee, and I was like when does like weird flip off the ropes instead of like bouncing off it, like so. Shots to Swerve.
I'm gonna have to go. Fuck.
I'm definitely not messing with y'all niggas in New Orleans.
Yeah, I ain't going to New Orleans. No.
I'm gonna go with Powerhouse Hobbs. I like Hobbs. I kind of like the fact that he does high.
Like David Banner.
Fact. David Banner. He's a non-rapping David Banner. He don't really like to talk. It's just let me just drop. Boom.
We had some good moments in the match. You did like the Keith Lee like Maestro thing.
Won the match, mind you. I'm the one watching the match. My Canadian Destroyer hating ass. I'm watching the match, and Ricky Starks hits a
front flip DDT.
They call it a flipping DDT. As many Canadian Destroyers I've seen on AEW over the last couple of years. But anyway.
Yeah, man. Hashtag. Make sure y'all hashtagging BROTW, man. Hashtag BROTW on the regular. Let niggas know. You know what I mean? At Black Rasslin on everything, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if you're in the chat, feel free to let us know who your
is. Was it this week or last week the Khan got signed? That was last week, or they made it official this week?
I think we talked about it. It was online this week.
Yeah.
Oh, man, congratulations to the Khan.
We had talked about last week with him teaming up with Tully Blanchard, Brian Cage, and Toa Liano. But they officially announced this. The news came out this week that he'll be signing to AEW and ROH.
Word.
I'm gonna make him my Black Wrestler of the week. I changed my mind.
There you go. I'm with that. It's nobody. Damn. Last Legend is everybody's Black Wrestler of the week.
Yeah, shouts to her. What?
They're gonna wrestle where? There's an AEW show coming up, I'm assuming.
Who? What?
Last Legend and Nikita Lyons.
You said AEW though. They had their match.
I apologize. First, I meant to say NXT, but second, they're built. But they're
building to
whatever. They're building something, right?
Like, another match. Yeah,
she definitely kicked off the set of Sally Jesse Raphael this week.
And I'm guessing who's got the women's title?
Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose.
Is one of them going to be? Because Mandy be doing the goddamn thing over there.
She just beat Shotzi.
Cora Jade.
Same thing.
It ain't.
It is.
Before we get out of here, Mimi, can you please let the people know where they can find you?
Jade Hart
on the social medias.
Cora Black Jade.
I am Mimi Shells on Twitter. It's Who Michelle's on Instagram.
The wrestling.
Whoa.
Check. You so spicy.
Chica.
But I like the spiciness. I like the spiciness. I'm empowering my drip, okay?
Jesus.
Hey,
Let me
man.
get this open.
Oh, God.
IlFam79.
It's always a show.
On your social media choice, like I said earlier. The Seeing Your Love Daddy at WFA.
Pardon me, Graham.
Where family always matters. Yes.
1854. You already know I'm a neighborhood legend.
Hold up. You's a what?
Neighborhood. I don't know.
I'm a neighborhood legend.
That's right. I'm a neighborhood legend.
I'm sorry.
1854.
Math Damon. You ain't never been there. You ain't had my grandmama Friday.
That's right. I'm a neighbor.
I'm sorry.
Stop saying
I'll be there next month.
You
Hey, get us out of here.
Davis, aka Drip on Twitter. Davis Combe DC on Instagram. Banks vs. Davis on YouTube. The J White Boy BRP. The Sensitive Lover Boy. Shout out to the Droplets. Black Rasslin on YouTube every single week.
It's on me.
The Sensitive Lover Boy, yo.
Happy early birthday, Peeps.
Happy early birthday to Peeps.
Happy birthday.
Real.
Yes. Happy birthday, Peeps.
Put up twos in the chat for Peeps' birthday for real. If you real one in the chat, put some twos in the chat for Peeps' birthday. I'm at khal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackRasslin.com is the website, but as always, you can find the Black Rasslin Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, wherever you get your podcasts, we're there. Most importantly, youtube.com/Black Rasslin every Thursday, 8:35-ish. youtube.com/Black Rasslin. We are there streaming live like we are right here. Plus
Black Irish. When we touch down on the West, make sure you there. Make sure you there.
What if he's not there?
Got to be there.
Nah, he has to be there. That's why I said make sure.
But shit happens if people.
God dang it, Vin.
Two?
I'm out of here. I got
him. We'll catch y'all next week.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked.